Hello genealogy addicts, and welcome back to another vlog. Now, we have previously talked about working on fixing up my third bedroom to be my office space. Well, in phase one, our main goal was to paint. Because, oh my gosh, who paints a bedroom bright red? Seriously, did this person even sleep in this room? I got headaches every day that I walked into this room. So yeah, it needed to be painted. But after we did that, after we painted it this lovely, calming blue, oh, it felt so much better. Yes, they are right. There are colors that affect your moods. Now, phase two was just a small update. We had to get some new furniture in the room, especially a guest bed for, you know, guests to sleep in, and for my teen and her friends to sit on when they would go in there to watch TV, play video games, or even to do crafts. During both videos, I mentioned wanting to get a fold-down desk for when I came down to work on things. Well, we had high aspirations, that's for sure. We drew up plans, we made measurements, and we even went to go get lumber from, Lowe's to get started. And yeah, that didn't work out too well. Let's be honest. I'm not a carpenter. Yeah, I can do some basic woodworking, but this might be a little lofty for me to do, so I decided maybe not. And well, what also helped seal the deal was the price of lumber kind of went up about 300%. Yeah, it's a little expensive. So I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So time to search the internet for a desk that was already made. Now, they do make desks that do actually fold down from the wall, like I was hoping to get, but they appeared a little small for what I really was hoping for. Plus, I really wanted some storage space underneath, the desk to put things on. Yes, more storage. I need more storage. So needless to say, I was growing more and more hopeless until I happened upon a new idea. Oh, what is this? I found this desk on Amazon, and it doesn't lower from the wall, but it swivels. Whoa, what a concept. I never would have thought of that. So, I started searching for other desks of this similar concept, because now this opened up a whole world of possibilities here, swivel desks. Great idea. So I kept searching around for what I could find. And while I came up with a ton of options, none really measured up to that first desk that I really liked. Others would say, yes, they swiveled, but once you got them in place, they didn't swivel anymore. So it's like, what's the point of saying you swivel then? Because, no, not gonna happen for me. So I did. I went with the original one that I actually found. I even read the reviews and checked out what it was made out of. People seemed really happy with this desk, so I said, you know what? Let's give it a try. If we don't like it, we can always send it back. So I went ahead and placed the order, and about a week later, my new desk arrived, and it was time. Time to move on to phase 3 of my office makeover. But wait a minute, hold on. The last time we were in the room, there was more room to move around in the room. But, some things have happened since we last filmed that caused me to, have to kind of store things in my office. First, Dad passed away in January, and I'm in charge of his estate, which includes going through boxes and boxes and boxes of paperwork to give to the different organizations that my dad was a member of. Yay! So to get them out of Mom's hair, I just took those boxes and even boxed up more stuff and just brought it over here for me to go through in my office at my own time. Well, then I got a call from my uncle telling me that, oh, hey, I just sold Grandma's house. So if there's anything you want, you better come over and get it before it closes. Ha! Okay, so now I also have that stuff in my office. So yeah, first things first, before we get started on this desk, we need to get these things moved out. So without further ado, let's get started on this. Okay, so here we are. We're down in our office area now, and we're going to get ready to start moving things out so we actually have room to work on the desk. As you can see, yeah, I've got quite a few boxes that I still need to get moved out of here. I really need a desk. So So we're going to get started down here with getting stuff moved out. But first, before we get started, I want to give a shout out to the Franklin County Historical Society, which I am a member of. If you have any family members that are from Franklin County, Missouri, or if you live in Franklin County, Missouri, they're always looking for members. So total shout out to them. And representing also my dad today is my cameraman and husband, Mark.
Hello.
My husband is wearing a Northwest High School Alumni Association shirt because my dad was a member of the alumni for Northwest High School in House Springs is where it used to be. Now it's like close to Cedar Hill. But yeah, my cameraman and husband, you know, say hi. So he's representing my dad today. So as I said, my dad graduated from Northwest High School in class of 61. They're actually getting ready to celebrate their 60th reunion this year. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so representing today with our shirts. But you know what? If we don't get this stuff done, we're never going to get done today. So let's get boxes moved. Let's go. So these boxes contain a variety of items that belong to my dad and my grandma. From papers to pictures to figurines. I've tried to do my best to label what's in each box so I knew what was in each one. Believe it or not, this is condensed. I still have more organizing to do still. For now though, we're just going to have to be moving these boxes to the garage. I know it's not a good idea to store things out there, but this is just temporary. I need to get them out of the way because I need room to work. And it gives Mark a chance to get some exercising in. In the process of moving the boxes, I had an unexpected surprise. So I just brought out a box and just set it down, my grandma's figurines, and as you can hear, there's a music box playing. I have no idea what that is. Oh my gosh. Well, that was just odd. Anyway, you know what's scary about all this is that these are not even all the boxes I have for my dad's stuff. There are more boxes in Mom's basement, and there will still be more paperwork as I process both of Dad's office. You never know what kind of treasures you're gonna find, like this photo of me from Glamour Shots when I was 10. Wow! These boxes will eventually be gone through and the contents moved to different places. Well, there we go. All the boxes are out. Now it's time to move one box in. The desk box. My hubby wanted to show off by carrying the box in. Oh, don't worry, the dog is supervising the process. All right, let's unbox this puppy. The desk, not the dog. Well, what do you think? Are you ready? Opening a new box of furniture always makes me nervous. I'm always afraid pieces will be broken or missing, and then it will delay the process of putting things together. Well, only one way to find out.
I'm so glad the doctor cleared me for sharp objects.
That's what you think.
Here's the instructions. I'm going to use those.
Help me. Okay. Well, that'll teach him to throw away my instructions. Another board number 7.
It's a miniature field goal. Touchdown!
Yes, I married him on purpose. He is such a goofball, but I'm so glad we both have fun working together on things. Always makes the job easier. Well, most of the time.
Keep the bag away from babies and children.
Well, he shouldn't have those. Doesn't say anything about dogs. There you go. No! I forget, he likes to open up stuff, so don't give him stuff. Yeah, I should have known better than to do that. He always thinks everything in packages are presents for him. So far, everything seems to be intact. Alright, we're going to finish getting all this stuff out of here and we'll be right back. The real test will come when putting the desk together. Hopefully the screw holes match up. All the pieces are out and accounted for. I can't wait to see how it looks all assembled. What do you think, Mark? Are you ready? So this is what the desk is supposed to look like. As you can see, this piece here is going to swivel out. So that's what I was hoping to get. So we got all our pieces, got some over there, got some over here, being guarded by the dog. Hopefully he doesn't try to open everything. But yep, here we go. Can I just rant real quick about something here? When did directions start going to pictures only? No words? What? I mean, seriously, there's like no explanation of anything. It's just pictures.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, I actually saw some instructions one time where they actually had smiley faces and emojis. What is this? I mean, really, what does everything come to when we have to have just pictures and emojis? You know, we had the one instructions that had, you know, for something yes to do, they put a smiley face against. For something to not do, they put a frown face. Sorry, I just had to, you know, do a small rant. Let's get back to work. All right, let's get started here. Hopefully this shouldn't take very long. First things first, the wheels. How hard can it be to screw on the wheels? Well, apparently hard enough. These do go in here, right? Ah, yes, the tools they provided. That helps. Going the wrong way. I know, that's what I was doing, but I'm going that way and that's what's screwing in. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey doesn't work on this.
We're rolling now.
Oh, I guess I should have warned you about the endless supply of puns and dad jokes. My dad's got better tools than this. Oh yes, Dad had quite a collection of craftsman tools.
Yes, I do believe that if they included craftsman tools with each assembly, it would exponentially go up the cost.
They don't carry the lifetime guarantee like they used to.
No, well, everything is made in China. So.
There will be no political talk on my channel.
I didn't say a word.
Behave yourself, Mark. Okay, first piece is done. That wasn't such a chore now, was it?
You're a real pro at this, sugar.
Yeah, I put together a lot of pieces of furniture in my days. Starting with the crib that we had for our daughter. Put together all by myself, about 6 months pregnant. Late at night, while you were working. Ha. Moving on. So as you can see, we definitely needed the room to work. It didn't take long before everything was all spread out all over the place. And we had to keep the screws laid out in order because they weren't all labeled. When I first got everything out, I checked them against the directions so I knew which ones were which. And of course, my cameraman doing what he does best, recording. The most tricky part of all of this was analyzing the pictures to figure out what they wanted me to do. Again, why do we only have pictures and no explanations? No. There you go. Now that we have that all sorted out, what's next? This gets attached with A. Hey.
Hey.
Okay, moving on. Hopefully it'll line up. You know, you have that, margin of tolerance, error. You're familiar with that because you work with that.
All the time. Hundreds of thousands of tolerance.
So if they don't have this fitting right, I blame you, right?
I don't make desks. I make thermoplastics.
Tomato, tomato, just as long as these pieces match up. As I said before, I've put together quite a few pieces of furniture in the past, so I have a good understanding how things go together. I dropped the staple. No!
We'll get it later.
I'll find it with my foot. A, B, C, D. Yes, I know my alphabet, and I knew which pieces were required for this part, even though it wasn't specific. These are going to go there, this will go in here, but it doesn't show these being inserted.
They don't really specify it as a step, it's just a...
Just do it. As long as you know what you're doing, just do it. See? No problem. I got this. Moving right along. Oh, warning. Not only do we quote from movies, sometimes we break into random songs. 7 come 11, and she could be mine. Must be a lady.
Look, be a lady tonight. Sing it, Frankie.
Okay, enough singing. Back to work. Once again, gotta match up the parts with the pictures. Up, down, left, right, which holes go where. This is the most frustrating part of it all. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yep, there we go. Alright, so far everything is matching up. Surprisingly. I guess I don't get to blame Mark for this one. Well, maybe I can blame him for something. How did I get stuck doing all the work?
Your channel, babe. I'm just the cameraman. Yeah!
You know, it's not that it's so hard, it's just this is an itty-bitty little screwdriver.
You don't like the screwdriver that came with it?
It's just a little small. Yeah, it's got a rubber grip on it and everything, you know, but it's just, it's small. Size does matter. Next. A. Okay, yes, I know we're goofy, but you know what? The jokes make time go faster.
Yeah, I can put that one in.
Oh, you want to finally do something? I always have to give him trouble, but he really is a big help, yet we both tend to be perfectionists. Starting to sound like my dad. That house is a little crooked, you know. Every time we drive down Cerny, drive up to that house, the house is crooked.
You would know. You built them from scratch.
Mm-hmm. You gotta get his sense of leveling from him. Every time you want to use a level, I've already got it all leveled. Speaking of leveling, what is this? Someone was asleep at the machine this day. Oh well, hopefully it fits. Well, guess what's next? Up here.
Up here?
Up here. 11.
11.
We did 7, now come 11.
Oh, thank heaven.
Again, yes, I married him on purpose.
I'm gonna guess.
Me patiently waiting for Mark to figure out which way the board goes.
Which way does 11 go?
That side up.
Okay.
Checking the holes. Yep, perfect for the feet. After this, we're going to be close to being done. It's time for the swivel part.
Swivel.
Pivot!
Swivel.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna pivot anymore. You think?
Can you tell we're big Friends fans? You can always tell who they are if they randomly yell out, "Pivot!" Anyway, now it's time for the most important part. The whole reason I got this desk to begin with. The swivel part. There we go. She swivels. Yay! Okay, last piece. The tabletop. Mark, will you do the honors? And that's it. She's done. Honestly, this was the easiest piece of furniture I have ever put together. The boards and the hardware are great quality and all the parts matched up perfectly. Thank God. Okay, so the desk is all put together. So the next part will be moving all of that. Oh, dear Lord. You know, I was so excited when I got all that put on there. I was thinking I was doing really good. Now I got to move everything because we got to split the bookcases because it's just, yeah. The desk is bigger. Let me show you. So yeah, this desk here has to fit in there. So as you see, we got to split these two big bookcases and take that small one out just to make this fit. So, alright, let's get started. As much as I'm not looking forward to doing this will definitely give me a chance to reorganize these shelves. See, I originally set these bookcases up to have that fold-down desk like I said before. But this desk is wider than the space I had originally designated for my desk, so yeah, we're going to have to scoot down these bookcases on both sides. Hopefully, they fit. My husband wanted to do this part before we got the desk, but I wasn't sure how much room we would need to accommodate the desk as it swiveled. I knew it was going to need room on either side and even behind so the top could swivel out without hitting anything. So I thought, it's best to just wait until we get the desk. Let's just hope we don't run into any trouble when moving these bookcases. So, one little problem we have with moving the bookcases as it is right now. My light switch is right here. We're going to have to cut a hole in the bookcase in order for me to use my light switch. So, yeah, I didn't think that one through, but that's a simple fix. Okay, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with myself. I did that all by myself. You know, I think my dad would be proud. Now, one more thing to do. Okay, so here comes the scary part of the whole process. I have to disconnect the Wi-Fi to the whole house. And I don't believe my child is going to be very happy with me when I do that. So let's just see what happens here. I have a feeling we're going to hear something. All right, wait for it. Wait for it. Ah, she'll get over it. But look, it fits with plenty of room to swivel. We did it. We're done. There we go. Phase 3 of our office makeover is finally complete. Yes, I finally have a desk that I can use. And even though it doesn't fit with my original plan, an idea of a fold-down desk, I think this is going to work better. It will at least allow me to move the desk out of the way from when we have guests. And bonus, I can actually leave my paperwork sitting on top of the desk and come back to it later. With the fold-down desk, that wasn't even an option. So yeah, this is definitely going to work much better. And actually, that night, I put the desk to good use organizing to be able to put everything back on the shelves. And it worked out great. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you found the video entertaining and informative to get an idea. Maybe you could do, your own office, in some way, shape, or form. Now, if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. And I'm not on a schedule. I've been saying this quite a bit in all my videos. Yeah, okay, I don't schedule uploads when I'm doing this. I just film videos and upload whenever I can. So the best way to figure out when I'm gonna have a new video is to hit the little notification bell and click all notifications. That way, when a new video does come up, oh my gosh, it's a surprise. Yay, we got a new video. That way you won't miss anything. So yeah, be on the lookout for Office Makeover Phase 4 coming up sometime in the future. And that's all I've got for you today. We'll see you later, genealogy addicts. Working up a sweat. Where's that ceiling fan when we need it? Hint, hint. That might be what's coming next.
It's on order. It's on order.
It's like everything else. It's on back order.